Time
It's
you
crazy.
When's the last time you had a conversation with Jay-Z?
Wow. Last time I had a conversation with him was I don't know if y'all ever seen that clip, the video clip with he and me at Greensboro. I'm on stage with him and we having a little brief conversation. I think that was back in 2000 or 99 to 2000. They was doing a tour in Greensboro. They had the tour going and we came face to face there. And actually we had a few words to where another time, I told him I was on a federal home monitor when I ran him down. And we spoke and I'm like, yo, look, my case is more serious than I thought. You know what I'm saying? I really need some help with the lawyer. You know what I'm saying? I'd ask for anything but a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? He looked me straight in my eyes. It was like, yo, don't worry, I'm gonna call you. I got you. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry. You know what I'm saying? And next you know, I look around, I'm fighting for my life with a court appointed attorney. You know what I'm saying? So that's the last time I saw him. Looked me in my face and said, yo, don't even worry about it.
The sting now to kind of see him and how forefront he is with, you know what I mean, with the police reform, the how he is in Mississippi and everything he is right now. And does that kind of sting a little bit to watch that and know that he looked you in the face and promised you something and then it was quite the opposite?
Yeah, I just look like if you could scam them out of $100 million, get it. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't I mean, as far as selling our people out, you know what I'm saying? Money, me, you sold me out. You know what I'm saying? Don't know this thing about reform in there. So if he swindled them out of $100 million, so be it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just mad because, he doing it under the assumption that he's going to take care of people. He's going to come back, spread some of the people, look out for these reform and all of that. You know what I'm saying? That shit is all a joke to me. If that's how it is, that's what it is. It'll catch up with them, but that's just it. You know what I mean? They gave him $100 million. It is what it is. But do I think he know how to use it? And all of that? Nah, I don't think he know how to use it. You know what I'm saying? Do we have an education in social economics? Do we know about prison reform? Yeah, man. As far as that with that money, as far as that with that money, he the man. You know what I'm saying? If that's who they think that's gonna lead it, then let him lead it. You know what I mean? I don't even pay attention to the media with him anymore.
Years ago, you kind of, flirted with the possibility. You talked about like secret society and things. Do you still hold on to those things, beliefs about Jay-Z and all that type of stuff? And you said you had some, you were kind of like flirting around with something, but I never heard no more about that. Back in those days, you was going.
Real talk. When people ask me about that, man, I really don't know. Really, when it comes to that secret society and all that other shit, man, I ain't feeling that because I mean, I know it exists, and whether he belonged to it or not, I don't know. That's kind of like out of my element with that. As far as like his affiliation with other people, that's no secret. As far as the affiliation with him dealing with government informants, it's no secret,
right?
At all. Do I think it's crazy that nobody brings that to, nobody brings that subject up? Yeah, I believe that. Yeah, of course, they're affiliating with them people. The more I look at it, and the more I understand it, more and more. That's why That's why I'm not a part of that. It seems to be clear and clear each time. Yeah, they to me, in my case, personally, like I said, I did my own case. I read all the transcripts. I listened to all the wiretaps. It's just important. It's just impossible for me to understand how they don't have Jay and they got all these conversations with Emory. It just don't make sense. It would never make sense to me.
How do you feel about Desiree Perez, Rock Nation? There was a obviously about what went down with the cartels and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
We actually did a story, posted a story on our website, and Rock Nation lawyers sent us an email demanding us to take it down. You know what I mean, about her. Yeah. It's a fact. But
What?
how do you feel about that? About Jay-Z appointing her head of Rock Nation, knowing her checkered past with the DEA, FBI, and all that. How do you feel about that?
What else he gonna do? when you working with him, what else you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? She gonna be around. You know what I'm saying? That's what's just like suspicious to me. You know what I mean? Homegirl got a strong position in there, and it's crazy that you know her background and you know what we stand for. So it's just self-explanatory. You know what I'm saying? You working with them, or you got to be working with them. As far as I'm concerned, Rock Nation is run by government. You know what I'm saying? Why would people think the government don't run businesses? You don't think by right now that they ain't got a major rapper that's a snitch, that's an informant?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You don't think in 2020 that they don't have a major rapper that's an informant? Come on, man. I think this run by the government. I think that the government has to make money. And you got to understand the people that these companies make money for. You got to look at some of these cases these niggas had. How niggas getting around certain federal charges.
Yeah.
You understand? Like, you start to question all that. Like, end of the day, nah, that shit don't. It's not right. It's not right. You know what I mean? I call a spade all day. But at the end of the day, there's no way possibly you can see and tell me on my case that they ain't got no conversations with Jay and Emery at all. It don't make sense. So at some point, they got a hold of him, and he's been working ever since. Desiree, she good. She in a good position, always been in a good position. Don't know when they caught them up, but she in a good position. You know what I mean? And I don't understand, this ain't new. This chick, Desiree, is not new. So with all the Rock Nation artists that's supposed to have been so street, they know. They know. So it's okay. Like now, going into 2020, like I'm not confused about it now. I guess they gonna go with it's okay to do business with informants. It's okay to, to chill with them. It's okay, long as he, it's a whole different set of guidelines for them. So we get it now. It's okay. You could talk to a snitch. You could do collaborations with them. They all over there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, that's always been suspect to me. That's been one of the reasons why I know Jay couldn't call me in over there. That I wasn't going to be a part of that. There's no way possibly. You can't fathom that I was going to condone any of that going on. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny that how is Emery comfortable over there? How are they comfortable? We talking about niggas that done time. How are you comfortable knowing that this chick is an informant? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no rule. It's over. It's over. 6ix9ine would be doing music with, man. Matter of fact, 6ix9ine would be doing music with all of them. If they sold out, I know that this generation, man, they do anything for money. Anything. They give up their morals. They give up, you know what I'm saying? They everything they stand for just for a check. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be mad, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, like, it's a lot going around with this snitch shit. People don't know. They don't know the magnitude of it, man, at all. At all. So when they tell me, like I said, when they be like, yo, 6ix9ine know what he was doing. He knew exactly what he was getting into. I mean, I can't agree with that. I cannot agree with that. Trust me, if anybody knew what they was getting into fully, when it come down to playing with them boys and doing this, I doubt he'd have thought twice about it. He'd have thought twice about it. He knew that he can get in trouble for some of the shit, but he didn't know the magnitude of what he was getting himself into.
Yeah, young and dumb. As I'm connected.
Yeah, I mean, they young, but you know what I'm saying? It goes back to the days of when they used to say, yo, we're going to put a battery in his back.
Mm-hmm.
So who do you blame? You know what I'm saying? Who do you blame when you put a battery in your back, and you go with it, and you think you're protected by these people, and you're not? You know what I'm saying? And then you come to find out the feds show you this, and then you supposed to be honest. Like I asked somebody, I said, yo, if 6ix9ine would have never told and he just go ahead and rock with that life sentence, will he still be getting respect? Hell no. What they think they're gonna be running around going, yo, 6'9" is hard. He took that. You think they gonna be doing that if he would have took the L? Yo, it's crazy, man. That's why I humble myself, and the game is over, man. And I try to tell these young dudes and preach to them that it ain't no love in that shit. It ain't no love in that. When you start having to realize, and you say you either make a decision between you or your mom going to jail, and you come down to those terms, you ain't ready for that. You ain't ready for that. So yeah, that whole conspiracy in Rock Nation, all of that is government run. I will not lie to you, man. Don't believe that the government don't run businesses. So,
as you say that, and I connect the dots and watch the documentary, hear everything that you said in the past, watch Jay-Z's move, becoming a billionaire, one of the greatest rappers, if not the greatest rapper of all time. Is it fair to say that the reason why he cut you off, your family off, everyone in the circle cut you off, is because there's something deeper going on, and it does have something to do with where he currently stands right now with Rock Nation and everything that's going on?
I believe that. I believe that. Just like I believe, man, like that's what I said, man. Learning took him 13 years to grow and start to analyze and, keeping it true with myself and trying to figure this out. You know what I'm saying? In so many ways, he saved me. So many ways he saved me, man. That's why I don't have no anger towards him. You know what I'm saying? In so many ways, sitting in that cell, waiting on him to come, look out for me with the lawyers and all this. That's stuff that could have hurt me. You know what I'm saying? When I look at the bigger picture, if I'd have showed up in court with a legal defense team, that shit would have been against me. Because they would have thought I really had, what they were saying I had and everything. That shit, they would have been wondering, like, where's this coming from? Could have made everything go wrong. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that he didn't even check on me is disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? The fact that the way he misled me is disrespectful. But when I start looking at the picture as a whole, you know what I'm saying? Sitting in that cell, I'm glad he didn't come and get me. You know what I'm saying? God showed up. You know what I'm saying? When I was praying that he come, the real God showed up, you know what I'm saying? And got me around it. So like I said, looking back at all of that, it's definitely meant that, things that happen for a reason. He couldn't come get me. You know what I'm saying? He can't mess with me. Once that all folded out, I already see it. I wouldn't have been happy over there. I would have stirred shit up. It would have never worked out for Desiree and whoever her team is. Because that's who really running shit. You know what I mean? Shit. That's who running it. So yeah, I'm cool with that. And like I said, I just don't see how all the rest of them sit comfortably with it. So they must be all in on it. Emery, on all the rest of them. They all condone it. But yet y'all really point fingers at some of these dudes that ain't half of the status of these dudes. You point fingers at them, but you won't say nothing to them. Man, really, this generation is whack, It's whack with that.
What does that say about Jay-Z to throw such hard to do that though, right? If we're speculating that that's what's going on, or that's kind of what we're going along, and then to call you a snitch, what is
it is? That's what I'm saying. Then to call me a snitch, I mean, that's terrible. Yeah, then to call me a snitch, but this is what happens though. You know what I'm saying? Sooner or later, it all comes out. It all blows over. The show is over. That you guys really tried to play me, and count me out. You know what I'm saying? Y'all thought I would be doing life and probably in the Don Diva magazine praising me, but it didn't happen. And the fact of the matter that none of them could even man up and be like, "Yo, I apologize." Like that's got to be the biggest thing in the world for some people to be like, "Yo, man, I apologize." Some people look for an excuse. You know what I'm saying? Look for an excuse to not apologize. Like, you can, in other words, it's so simple to say, yo, you know what? I wasn't even thinking. Because they don't have no excuse, you know what I'm saying? They don't have nothing to come back on. And so sometimes it's just so easy to be like, yo, man, I mean, I was caught up in something and this and that and the third. I wasn't thinking, and all I can ask you is just, yo, can you forgive me? Simple words, man. Because some of the stuff that they done is really, it's unforgivable. It's really unforgivable. And if you talk, you talk to some of my OGs and some of the gangster dudes that I really affiliated with, you know what I'm saying? That a lot of stuff they done was justifiable homicide. Like literally, the gangster niggas was like, yo, you better than me, because I'll be ready to kill all of them. You know what I'm saying? And it's just so why I feel like I'm so blessed, because I never been with none of that gangster shit and that killing and carrying on. If you really look into my story about all the money, all that, man, I've done that without guns and violence, bro. I've done all that without guns and violence. I'm talking about millions and millions of dollars. They sit there and tell you that. You know what I'm saying? I think that's why I'm so blessed to be around and still talking, because I played the game fair. I played the games full. And those who cross me in the game coming up, there's a lot of them that's not around no more, or they really bad, doing bad. So, I mean, I just felt like I never had to handle those situations like that. Somebody cross me, you know what I'm saying? I just go the other way, because they'll do it to somebody that's not going to really tolerate it. You feel me? So I just remain humble, man. And like I said, it just took a moment for me to grow and put this in perspective in a better way so I could move on. And then people can understand my anger from that YouTube, and I'm good with it. But like you said, long story short, for him to call me a snitch with all of that that's going on, that's why I need people to watch the documentary, man.
Definitely.
To get a full understanding where I'm coming from.
And we're going to leave that link in the description box of this video right below, where everybody can check out that documentary. I want to go back a little bit and